Comes in again. That's pushed away beautifully. That's a lovely shot from Max O'Dowd. That's what we didn't see yesterday. Beautifully through point. Just opened up. Turned off the legs. It's timed perfectly. Nicely done. Cold. Last ball of the over. Dug in. There's the first big shot. And that's lifted long. And that's off to the hockey pitches on the far side. Beautifully done. But he came down the wicket, anticipated that, and that has been thrashed out of the ground. Michael Levitt not hanging about there.
In many ways, in all disciplines of the game, gets a hold of every single piece of that.
Comes on, 27. First spin of the afternoon. That is high, there is a chance. Cannon's under it and takes it. First ball impact from the spinner.
Straight away, and it is that man, Karen Casey, of course, who finds himself in the action. Here, just angling the ball across, and I think he might have just been through his shot a bit early. That ball's sticking in the wicket a little bit. Never any doubt that he was going to get there. They are lightning fast, these. Raj Banshi can take wickets of everyone.
That's tempting. And that's beautifully swept away off the legs. Nearly took out a security guard on the way to a 6. Nicely done. 30
by the umpire.
Opens up there and gets that away beautifully. Good bounce.
Lamachani.
Doesn't need him. Bowled him.
Well, it didn't take him long, Lamachani. Middle stump. He came a long way across, left all 3 stumps exposed, and is absolutely...
Minor field adjustment, that's a full toss, that's been clipped away. And he's gone. When it left the bat, it didn't look like it had enough to take it for 6, and therefore the catch possibility.
And
when it left the bat, it didn't look like it was enough.
Well, he went for the sweep. He is their best player. Well. Vikramjit Singh has had enough.
And I think somebody's going to have an awful lot of work to do to locate that. So, beautiful shot. Just what they need to try and push that run rate up. We're starting to get a little bit stagnant. Yadav. That's lofted. And it should be taken on the boundary, and is. And again, just lulled into that sense of opportunity. And Vikram Singh falls.
Vikramjit Singh was getting to the pace of this pitch. Played some beautiful shots, but just well positioned in the end.
Oh, it's in the air, and that'll be easily taken. It's a poor shot, it's a good wicket. And just waiting there for it, Nandan Yadav.
You can see just didn't quite pick up the length.
Well, he's going to launch there. That's deep, and that's gone. Nicely done, driving right down the ground.
We lost one earlier. He's ready to party as well.
Well, he goes again, but that's to the boundary. That's going to be caught. Well, the line was brave for the second time, but he didn't have the power. And he's caught out on the boundary. And again, Nandan Yadav.
Outfield. And, well, he was tempted to go once more after the last one, but didn't get nearly as much on. Doesn't have to do it on himself. That has just helped around the corner beautifully. In fact, put the revs on.
Again, coming down the ground, and that will go all the way. So being noticed now.
It's the Roelof van der Merwe trick, that.
So if we can't loft that up, that is gone. Everybody turns to watch it land.
Has just taken the bull by the horns, or the rhinos by the horns, shall we say. since he's come in. A lot of bowlers used.
It's in the air. That's backed off. The catch. Not taken. Just over the ropes. The 6 is there. Oh, bowled him. Absolutely beautiful ball.
Just have a look here. That was absolutely perfect. Tried to back away. That is the ultimate toe crusher, I think.
And here comes Bowles. Thrashed away. They'll come back. They'll try for a second. No, they won't. He's been sent back. And the innings will close on 152. Well, they got through that psychological barrier of 150. And Nepal will be pretty happy with the way that they've played today. Effective wicket taking, but that's great economy also.
Yeah, no, I didn't mention when he starts well, you know he's in for a good one, and he took 2 wickets in.
Carl Klein bowling with plenty of purpose.
There's a big shout. He's got him. Wow, we expected him to use his height, use the bounce. Instead, he's gone full and he's drawn the air.
Fletcher and his teammates mob him, and rightly so. Absolute delight on his T20 international debut. Klein. That's lifted, that's in the air, it should be taken, it is. Michael Levitt just waited for that to come to us.
Just didn't quite time it. Hit him quite high on the bat. Threw that shot a little bit earlier, so maybe bounce just doing for him as well, Michael Levitt.
Klein smacked away. Oh, that's beautifully done. Opens it up, and the boundary is found for the first time in the inning. Oh, he's opened up again. He's caught hold of that one, and that is all the way for 6.
Just picked it up, but was in the slot there to be put away.
I think he'll take a little bit more off this one, but he bounces it in, and that's going to go all the way to the boundary.
Well, he overcompensates, Fletcher, having gone wide outside the off stump.
Not used to 3 wides or 4 wides and an over. That's guided away beautifully. That's lovely shots.
To try and get out of this one now.
And he comes, that's high, but it's safe as well. He'll take a bounce or 2 before finding the boundary.
Where he lost his radar.
Rakashi, that's sat up nicely. There was never any danger that was going to be caught, and that's going to race all the way to the boundary. Ben Fletcher had no chance to take that very deliberate shot. That's in the air, it's a chance. And Max O'Dowd will take it. Good catch. It's a fairly simple one at mid-on.
Terrific work. Max O'Dowd has been so frustrated fielding in front of us, wanting to get in on the action. He gets his chance on his knees. And the wickets.
Has he got him? He has. Well, you can see the frustration from Eddie, but he just got a nick, and it's been taken behind the stumps. Caught by the skipper Edwards. He's going for 3.
Departs. He rips that ball in. Just the tiniest feather.
It's in the air, but it's way safe. 4 runs.
That straight away.
He's gone. Bowled him right through. He went for the sweep. Didn't connect. The wickets are burst. And that's another terrific wicket for Daniel Durham.
Standing. It seems so innocuous, but he does get the revs on it, and that ball skips through. Might help.
He comes again. Again, slashed away. Crows won't be able to get there. He's patrolling that side all on his own.
This one, keep it a bit tighter.
Bounced in, absolutely hammered. It's just what you called for if you're Nepalese. A 6. Thrashed away through the leg side over deep mid wicket.
For Fletcher, this was the wrong side. There's angling. The ball came angling.
The spider, I can tell you that. Zach Lancashire comes in. That's in the air. There's a chance here. There's two going for it. The keeper will take it. And he's held it. That's wonderful take.
The wicket of Singh. Here we go. He was trying to pull it to the leg side. Massive top edge. Look at that. Was almost synchronised diving in the end, but very fortunate. They were both looking up at the ball. That could have been.
And then again, they've gone for it. That's lofted, and that's in the schoolyard.
Oh, well, it almost took out some kids who were out there doing athletics training.
20th, he goes that and doubles the tally. Beautifully hit. From the Kirkcaldy Road end here at Tickwood in Glasgow. That is launched up. It's high. It's close to the rope. It's gone. Max O'Dowd looked up in the same sky that I was looking up into. Just shrugged his shoulders. You called it.
Oh, don't go anywhere, Karen Casey. And Singh with his medium pace. I mean, that was just 2-4, over-pitched. Got up on
28 for 6, chasing 153. That's in the air, that's catchable. And he's gone. Well, it wasn't the cleanest of catches, but after the fabulous 6, he then went for it again.
He does nothing by half. Had to make some ground. He's not the tallest, he doesn't have the longest of legs, but look at that. Managed to get there, getting underneath it.
On 40, top scored for the innings. Thrashes that up in there. He's found a gap. It's going to bounce its way to extra cover just in between those positions. He might be busy. That one's thrashed up in the air as well, and finds its way to the boundary for ball of the over. It's dug up high in there. O'Dowd looking for it, trying to come across, but there's man Davis Cross. He gets the catch. That is a brilliant wicket. High in the air, and Noah Cross came racing in, shouted off Max O'Dowd, and the wicket goes. Podell is out for 48.
Big one, a Rohit Podell. He had to go. In the end, that is brilliant work by Crows. He has been outstanding in the outfield.
Klein doesn't want to give him anything good to hit. It's in the air, and that's going to come for 4. Norton can't get there. Well, the player's position. Final ball. Klein in delivers. The shot is low along the ground, and he has found the boundary. We are tied up. Nepal move themselves onto 152, and that is a sensational piece of batting.
He has been